In music, they throw GOAT around way too much. It's disrespectful.
Hey, yo, Eeze.
A great album helps. Great album helps.
Yeah, because just because you were like a OG at something doesn't mean you're a legend at that thing.
That's
like,
true.
You know, like
Legend is thrown around too loosely. Legend. People put legend on everything.
just because a person was an OG, they'll say you're a legend
Because to someone, that person is a legend.
to someone. Right?
But
yeah.
it doesn't mean you're a legend. But you're in the legend world. Like some OGs, you know, are legends, you know, in their own right. But they might not be known outside of that neighborhood or that block. There's some dudes that's legends known throughout the city. There's some known throughout the states. There's some known throughout the world. I think there's levels
In
of it.
hip hop, though, in hip hop, what do you think makes a person a legendary hip hop?
Run DMC. Run Come on, Run DMC. They changed the game. They changed Adidas. They changed the way we talked, walked, and attitude. You know, I'll go back that far, but some of them, I guess, there's not going to reach that level that Run is at, that Run and D is at, and Jam Master Jay, rest in peace.
Also, there's a lot of people, to your point, that they've realized by calling themselves a legend, they've convinced people that they are. I'm the GOAT.
Yeah, that means greatest of all time.
But you know, at the same time, it's cool. It's like, oh, you the GOAT. You got them dope sneakers on. Oh, you the GOAT. You always got the fresh sneakers. So it's kind of cool. It's cool too. But I think in music, they throw GOAT around way too much. It's disrespectful too.
And legend too, to me, you know.
Yeah.
They throw that around a lot.
Legend and
you know
GOAT.
what I mean?
I think people need to chill out on saying that.
Who are the legends that you feel like we lost or are underappreciated legends?
Underappreciated legends. Wow.
Somebody like, to me, somebody like Grand Poobahs, Brand Nubians. To me, that's like legend in hip hop. Grand Poobah, come on, man.
And G.O.A.T.
G.O.A.T.
Yeah.
For sure.
I know how important
For
G.O.A.T.
sure.
was for you,
Yeah.
Nas.
Yeah.
But people,
Crazy.
it's like he didn't do all of the song and dance in 2021 or in now. He's not doing the song and dance to remind people so people don't know. But G.O.A.T. was like mind blowing to me. Also, EPMD. I mean, just style-wise.
EPMD, we back in business.
Yo, what's the deal, fam? Nas is featured on a new song, and it's not what you think. Hey, yo, Eeze. Recently, I'm on YouTube, and on my recommendations, out of nowhere, I see a video with Nas and some other individual who I was unfamiliar with, at least I thought I was, by the name of Sid Sriram. I could be saying it incorrectly. Please correct me if I'm wrong with the pronunciation. Song called Times. I click on the video, check it out, and it was a dope record, man. I was highly impressed with a lot of different things. First off, let's start with the production. The name of the song is called Times. The song is produced by Steel Bangles. The production itself opens like with a plush, inviting top line melody. Sounds like a horn preset. I could be wrong, with a very unique quality reverb. The drums slap, not like 90s hip hop per se, because you know that's the barometer for a lot of us. No, they slap, because sometimes in digital they can be too compressed. I like the way they were mixed. Very punchy. The swing of the hi-hats takes up a lot of empty space. It just makes the record sound full, because the production as a whole is minimal elements. You have like a piano. I think you have a synth sound on top of that. You got the drums. And speaking of the bass line, that doesn't come in until maybe about the minute mark, which is kind of surprising because it's not even missed up until that point. So that's how you know the production is doing its part. You know, with the minimal elements, when you are utilizing drops, which we've talked about in previous videos, it makes the track sound like much more than it really is and more complex. And Steel Bangles did his thing with that. With regards to placement, I talked about drops, but also like at the minute and 24-second mark during Nas' verse, he mentions trumpets, and Steel Bangles precisely places a trumpet riff within the track.
You'll see the Pope on the beach and Nantucket play the trumpet. Somehow, some way we made it out the...
This elite placement, that's what production is all about. I never heard of Steel Bangles prior to this, but I'm gonna check out his work just based off the song alone. Now, Sid Sriram is a phenomenal vocalist. And I kept listening to the song over and over. I watched the video. Then it dawned on me. I know this kid from somewhere. I know him from somewhere. What? NPR Tiny Desk. I watched a snippet of his Tiny Desk. I think it came out maybe a year ago. Never remembered his name. So now I'm introduced to this song, Time, featuring Nas, produced by Still Bangles. And here we are. He's a phenomenal singer. I think he's from India. And based on this NPR Tiny Desk, you could tell that he's highly versatile. On this song, he sounds like more of a crooner, R&B vibes, but he checks many different boxes. Tonality, placement, range. Like, he can actually really sing. The song itself is very uplifting, you know what I mean? The lyrics themselves, listening to it, I get like the vibes of like a movie montage where the main character has had struggles and now they're about to turn the corner and you see a bunch of different scenes with no audio or words or dialogue being spoken. It's just the music, and a song like this would play on top of it, showing like a character, their arc, you know, just their arc turning the corner, going through troubling times to triumphant times. Nas' verse is solid. You know, Nas in this particular state, he is gonna give you that uplifting verse, especially with a song like this that opens up the lane directly for that with hope. You're always gonna get some hope from a Nas verse. But I think the highlight of his verse is not the words themselves. It's his presence. He sounds absolutely exhilarated about being on this record. And sometimes you can hear when rappers be on features or they're a featured artist or they're collabing with someone, sometimes the presence isn't there. He sounds as though he was very excited about writing this, getting in the booth and recording it. The presence of his voice, the mix is pristine. I love that reverb on his vocal. Whoever mixed the record, A1. With regards to replay value, we don't know that as of yet, but I can see myself totally working out to this song. You know, it's uplifting. It gives you good energy. Just a little motivation to get through the day. So go check out Times, Sid Sriram. Please, I apologize if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly. Produced by Still Bangles, featuring Nasir Jones. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the song. It's your man Eeze at the Eeze Experience. I appreciate y'all. Go get your shit.
Hey, yo, Eeze.
So Kanye West has a problem with Kendrick Lamar? That's not important. But Apollo Brown has a new project out called Elevator Music. I did a review on my channel, link below. I think you should go check it out. Come back to my video and let me know what you think about it. Yo, what's the deal, fam? Detroit's very own Mr. Barney Perkins, audio engineer extraordinaire, a master on the boards. Oh, you're not familiar with his work? Check the credits on Anita Baker's work, and more than likely, he mixed it. Legend. It's been quite some time since the Source magazine squandered away their credibility. At this present time, which publication is the most reputable when it comes to ratings? Let me know below.